So this is video number 5 in response to question number 5 from the atheist YouTube channel, The Flying Spaghetti Monster, where he gives a list of 20 questions for Christians to answer, and I've been answering all 20 questions with 20 separate videos. Now, I've been sorting all these videos into a playlist titled 20 Responses to the Flying Spaghetti Monster, which is in the description down below to make finding these videos easier. If this is your first time to our channel and you like what you see, join us on all our social media platforms, our podcast show, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Now, with all that aside, let's get started with video number 5, coming right up to his response. So question number 5 from the Flying Spaghetti Monster is stated like this: why does the world run exactly as if there wasn't a God? Now, as far as the world itself, there's plenty of evidence that scientists cannot answer on how perfectly tuned the universe seems to be. This is what we call the teleological argument. Now, we can go on and on about all the things needed to be precisely the way they are for the universe to exist, the world and people in general. And I made a video about this, which I will list in the description down below. Even atheist, though, cosmologist Alexander Vilenkin from the Tufts University in Boston says this: with the proof now in place, cosmologists can no longer hide behind then possibility of a past eternal universe. There is no escape. They have to face the problem of a cosmic beginning. A beginning means that there had to be a beginner. That's just common sense to me. Now, if the Flying Spaghetti Monster is referring to the people of this world, and in his question, if that's what he was talking about was the people, then how can he look at every single human life, a construction? It's a construction of DNA, a 32 billion letter sequence in perfect sequential order, happening again and again and again every time a new life is formed. And say that's not from an intelligent mind. How can you do that? You don't read books or even simple sentences and just say it was the cause of evolution. So how can you honestly make the claim of human DNA not coming from an intelligent mind? That makes no sense. Now, if he's talking about answered prayers, well, he can't make that claim. Now, why is that? Because he would have to talk to every single human being and investigate those claims and then make that judgment on if prayers are answered or not. Because I know prayers have answered, I've had prayers answered, and I know other people have had prayers answered. I can YouTube answered prayers and find plenty of people whose claims seem to be factual on their prayers being answered. Now, as far as all the evil in the world and the natural disasters that take place, which at times it could seem as if there was no God, I'll give them that. But we have to remember that sin or evil is the cause of our free will, and we choose sin more times than not. So to sum it up, the perfectly created universe, the perfectly created world, with the perfectly created beings who sinned against its creator, that being God, and brought sin onto ourselves, seems to be running just as we choose it to run due to our free will given to us by a loving God.